This is my number one workout hack if you are trying to get into a regular workout routine or you just want to up your fitness. I will say for this to work, you do have to have a degree of self-discipline. You need to hold yourself accountable, but I would also highly recommend having a workout buddy who also has to follow this. So the hack is have a workout goal. For example, my workout goal is to work out 4 times a week. Used to be 3, I've upped it because I just feel like I can. And have a penalty if you don't reach that goal. This probably works best for people who are a little bit competitive and who, I must stress this, will hold themselves accountable and actually follow through. This is also where the accountability buddy comes in. So for example, I do this with my boyfriend. We both have the same goal, 4 workouts a week. And if we don't reach it, our penalty is a 5K run. This also depends on who you are as a person. You know, a 5K might be a literal walk in the park for some people. For me, I find running very difficult, so this is the perfect penalty for me because I don't want to do this. The rules for the penalty, it needs to be something that's good for you. For example, running, it's great. It's good for me, good for my cardiovascular health, but it also needs to be something that you don't particularly like because that is what is going to motivate you to reach your 4 workout or however many workout goal that you have. If you pick a penalty that you don't mind, then it just doesn't have the same effect. I will be pushing to get to that goal. If it's like Sunday afternoon and I haven't reached it yet, I will go and do something because I don't want this penalty. So that is just the essence of the penalty system. But like I said, you have to have some accountability. You and your buddy can, help each other out. I would say you have to do your penalty within 2 weeks because otherwise, you can just keep building your list of penalties and not actually completing it. So if 1 week you don't hit your goal, you have 1 penalty, try and aim to complete it the following week. Your weeks will look different, so give yourself grace, but also be honest with yourself. Think, oh, I just did a 20-minute walk. Does that really count as a workout for me? If it does, great, take it off. If it doesn't, then do something else. One more thing before we leave that I just remembered. With this system, you are meant to do this for yourself. This is meant to be a way of improving your health, your life. So be kind to yourself. There are allowances for when the penalty can be excused. If you're ill, you don't need to follow it. It's not a punishment to yourself. This is just to make you feel better. But if you're hungover, that doesn't count. That's self-inflicted. Work it into your own life and your own schedule, and hopefully it works for you.